What springs to mind when you think of reaching midlife? What terms are associated with it? Do they feel positive or negative? And have you been looking forward to reaching midlife? We live in a world that venerates youth, where associations with aging are imbued with negative connotations, and that as we reach the apex of midlife, that we're on a downward trajectory. What if the opposite is true? What if we reach the heights of midlife to be granted the opportunity to live the next chapters of our lives with all the wisdom and insights we have uncovered along the way? We live in a culture that's obsessed with youth and staying young. We have deemed the way of nature to be incorrect and instead superimposed the ideals of seeing only the attributes of being young and the downfalls of aging. It's comical when you really think about how aging is something that's so natural and a part of the process, just as much as a flower buds and blooms. But we have created such resistance to it that almost all aspects of it are viewed through a negative lens, where the best thing that we are encouraged to do is to grasp and cling onto any aspects of youth, especially in appearance, so that we may avoid or at least distract ourselves from the demise of aging. The portrayal of our bodies deteriorating along with our minds is not a fate anyone desires. Along with a society that's conditioned to turning away from anyone who has lived a certain amount of years in exchange for focusing on those that are newer to the world. Experience is disregarded and undervalued as we obsess over how much we can do to keep up with all the aspects of living youthfully. Different cultures view aging according to different concepts, and in some cultures, aging can be regarded as a privilege, and that those who are older are respected for the wisdom and experience that they carry. But in many Western societies, and increasingly across all cultures, as advertising and consumerism is spread throughout the world, the idea of maintaining our youth is viewed with a paramount of importance. And this is where the magic of midlife gets discarded. When we steer our focus onto remaining as young as possible, we take our attention away from the gifts that we have uncovered in the years that we have lived. Aesthetically, we are sold the images of young, fresh skin, hair glowing with radiance, and we then look in the mirror and see the opposite, and we instantly see it as though we took a wrong turn, as though we were meant to remain looking like our 20-year-old selves. And instead of seeing the beauty in our faces and the maps of life that we have lived, we dismiss anything of value within ourselves and become like narcissists, staring at our reflections to our detriment. And most vitally, we miss the whole point, that growing in years is growth, that we are evolving as we were meant to, and that nothing has gone wrong. In fact, everything has gone incredibly right. Do you ever think that? Do you ever think that when you reached a milestone birthday, that to get here, so many things worked out, so much of life conspired in your favor to bring you to this point in time? That it marks success and is a privilege no one is guaranteed, but you did it. You got here and you have got so many things that you now know that you never did before. You understand so much more than you did before, and you can see life cycles as you will have witnessed life express itself in a full circle of life, living, and death. You have within you map reading skills, developed attributes, and attuned to your own insights and wisdom to life itself. You are in the best possible position you can be, where you are at the midpoint with all the treasures you have uncovered from the life you have lived, that you are best equipped than you've ever been to live out the next chapters of your life, knowing everything that you know now. You are in the best possible scenario. Midlife is an invitation to your becoming who you are with all that you now know. Welcome it in, embrace it, and know that the next chapter will prove to be one of the best years of your life.